That's really funny that you asked that because we are putting out our first song together next week or maybe 2 weeks from now. Yeah, it's a cover.
Ooh,
but it's a really cool like deep house cover of You and Me of Cassie.
Okay.
So it's a really, really cool song. We did a music video. So yeah, we're gonna have our first like official KARRA and Reid song.
So we are walking in the backyard of the greenhouse, back in Sidewalk, and today I am with KARRA.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So we'd love to hear about your background. I know you grew up in New Jersey,
Yes.
the shore.
Yeah. I grew up on the Jersey Shore, about like 20 minutes north of where they filmed the show. So everyone's like,
wow.
Do you know Snooki? And I'm like, no. But I loved it because I was by the ocean. And I went to Nashville for a couple of years, and then I came to LA, and now I'm actually moving to Vegas in a couple of days.
Ooh. What's out there for you in Vegas?
So, just with the pandemic and everything, we, felt like it was in our best interest to save some money, and we have a business partner out there with a studio that we work out of, so we were traveling there once a month, and we just decided to have a change of pace.
Is it going to be a house or on the strip, off the strip?
No, off the strip. Henderson is a great little neighborhood, and honestly, we're renting for a year, and then hopefully we'll be buying our dream home.
Ooh, and where do you want to buy your dream home?
There's this ranch called McDonald Ranch, and it's where the big mansions are in Vegas, and like that's the goal.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
hold on, dog poop.
Oh, we're good.
We're gonna just.
This
is like a minefield.
But yeah, so we have goals, and we thought that we'd be able to buy a house easier there and all that stuff.
Okay. Huh.
That's the plan.
That's exciting.
I know.
Some big goals.
Hell yeah.
And in terms of growing up with your family, what do your parents do for a living?
So my mom's a voice teacher. Okay. So she taught me how to sing.
Is that how you got into the whole music industry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, 100%. I mean, I remember starting singing when I was a little kid, and she gave me voice lessons, and she put me in dance class and acting. So I've been doing this forever.
Many years. And
I'm very inspired by my mom. And actually, we're collaborating on a Masterclass vocal course because I just launched my website. I'm
Congratulations.
KARRA. Thank you. I'm KARRA.com, and I kind of past couple of years I've been really into giving advice and doing content that was based around helping people kind of realize their dreams in the music industry.
Okay.
So I figured that I would actually build a website and offer like full-length courses, and I did a couple, and now me and my mom are collaborating on a vocal one. So
how long have you been working on this website for?
It's so funny. So during the pandemic, my boyfriend, who's Reid Stefan, he's a producer, and he also has a following for production stuff, and he learned how to make websites like a couple months ago. And so we had the idea, and then we just did it. So October was when we launched it, and it's going so well. I mean, we're selling masterclasses, we're selling vocal templates for people that want to learn how to vocal produce, and just trying to expand that.
So you guys are growing your empire during the pandemic. That's amazing. You guys have shifted.
Yes. We are very adaptive. So, we actually weren't touring or doing anything outside of the house. So we were kind of already prepared for something like this to happen.
Oh.
So once that happened, it kind of helped us focus in more on my project and my goals, my empire.
Yeah.
And it helped us, grow in a lot of ways. Yeah.
Okay. It's crazy. I'm gonna want to move. Actually, let's do the sidewalk.
Let's do it. I know. We were like.
What type of music did you listen to growing up?
I was a dancer, so a lot of the music that I did listen to were like kind of the indie artists and a lot of pop music, obviously. But I didn't really get introduced to dance music, which is what I'm mostly known for, until when I was in college or so.
Oh wow. And where did you go to college?
I went to college in Nashville for music business.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. And I feel like I wasn't really meant to be in the classroom, and in a lot of ways I was kind of itching to come to LA. But I was able to get out here because they had a program called Belmont West.
Okay.
And so I was able to do school out here for my last semester.
Oh, wow.
So then I stayed. I like kind of planned it out.
Okay.
And found an internship with AM Only, which is now Paradigm.
Okay.
And they booked DJs. And so that's how I got into the EDM
whole
scene.
world.
Yeah.
Got it. And I guess out of
Yeah.
the 3 places you lived, like what's your favorite so far?
I mean, definitely LA. It's just where I was able to be myself and learn who I was as an artist and build my story. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely where I've had most of my history for my career, so.
Okay, and
Yeah.
so you're moving to Vegas next, and
Yeah.
you plan on buying a home there, or do you want to buy a home
Yeah.
back at home?
No, we're planning on staying there and kind of traveling back
Okay.
and forth to LA, to wherever we need to go. Once that starts opening up, that's the plan. Yeah.
Okay, and do you often tour as well, or are you mostly...
So I was kind of showing up at festivals as like a guest singer. So yeah, I got to perform like EDC with Audion, and I've done a couple art cars there, and I performed at Escape and a couple California festivals.
Yeah.
But my next venture and what I've been focused on all year is my solo pop project.
Ooh.
And so since everything's been shut down, there's no festivals, I just kind of took a step back and reevaluated my life and what I was really wanting for myself, and that was to have my own project and not feature on so many tracks anymore. So hopefully I'll be touring as myself.
Exciting!
Yeah.
Have you been working on this for a while, or...?
Yeah,
Really
I mean,
exciting.
I've been writing my own songs for a couple years, but it wasn't until, this year I was able to kind of hone in the sound with my boyfriend. And then I actually signed a production deal with KSHMR.
I saw you came
Yeah.
out with Left the World Behind.
Yes.
A couple days ago?
Yeah, we came out with a song.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I mean, we met a couple years ago and we did a song called Devil Inside Me. And that was the first song we ever put out together. And then we just became really good friends, and we were collaborating a lot. And he used to make pop music. And I was like, I kind of came to him and I was like, hey, how do you feel about working on my project as an artist? And it took him a couple months to like really hear my music and hear my story and what I wanted to do. And as soon as he sat down in my studio and like heard my repertoire and what I've been working on, he was like, all right, I'm in.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was probably one of the most like rewarding moments of my life to get someone of that caliber on the team.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I saw that the release did amazing, and
Yeah.
you've also just hit 2 million monthly listeners on Spotify.
Yes,
It's a big milestone.
huge milestone.
How do you feel about that?
Oh man, I've been dreaming about having that number for so long, when you just are visualizing something and it
Yeah.
finally happens and you're like, holy, it's,
made
it's
it.
there. Yeah. It's so weird because I feel like I get lost in, my next goal and what I want in the future, that I always have to like take a step back and appreciate where I'm at now.
Yeah.
So 2 million is a huge deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's amazing.
Thank you so much.
And so your next goal would be to do your album, your own
Yes.
pop, and then
Yeah.
also you have your masterclass.
Yes.
So you have so much going around. Like, how do you juggle all of this?
I mean, it's kind of crazy. We don't stop working. I have an amazing team. I have a manager, and then I obviously have Reid, but that's really it. And recently just started, working with, Yvonne as like a little personal assistant for some things, and a couple other production assistants. So we're trying to kind of implement having other people help us. We're in that weird stage right now where
Yeah.
we're trying to figure that out and build a team. But for us, it's really easy to wake up every day because we love what we do so much, and to get
best
everything
part.
done. Yeah.
Has Reid helped you a lot in terms of like helping with your, I guess, Masterclass and like your website and all of that? Or?
Yes. Yeah. So he really is incredible. I mean, he has his own business, Whole Loops, and then he built a kind of like a subscription-based production school with Luca Prodolesi in Vegas, which is another reason why we're going. And they're both doing so well. So we were like, well, I'm teaching people already for free on the internet with my content. So why don't we, monetize it? Yeah. And so we built I'mKarra.com. And the one thing that I'm most known for in the industry are my vocal sample packs on Splice. They got millions of downloads, and I've gotten plaques for them. And yeah, one of my songs was I was literally the chorus on a Bring Me the Horizon song that was like Grammy nominated. So the sample packs were a huge part of my career.
Yeah.
And so the first course that we wanted to do was how to make a vocal sample pack, because I get that question all the time. So that's when we built the website and we conceptualized it, and we did like a 2.5 hour course that people can buy, super affordable, like $39.99. Because I want
that is really affordable. Yeah.
I want people to have access to it, and right now especially, I understand that not everybody is having the easiest time financially. So I'm making all the vocal templates I have and everything that I'm selling, I want it accessible.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how did you guys meet?
We met on Tinder, and we are
Was
both...
Tinder big back then?
Yeah, so I basically came out to LA in 2014.
Okay.
And I was, I don't know, I was like 2 months in, and I was getting kind of lonely, and I downloaded it for the first time. And right before I came out to LA, I met with this guy in New Jersey because I was featured on his blog.
Okay.
And because I just put out my first EP, and I wanted to meet people. So I met up with him. I was like, hey, do you know anyone in LA that I could work with? And he was like, I know this guy, Reid Stefan. He's a DJ. And, I'll try and connect you guys. And he tried, and Reid never answered, or it just didn't work out. So I download Tinder. First 5 swipes, I find Reid. Yep, I find him. And
what are the chances?
Yeah, it was meant to be. Like, it was so universe stuff,
Yeah.
So we matched, and I went over to his studio that day, and the rest is history, which is kind of crazy to think about.
So did you guys start working together like when you guys first started dating, or was this later down the line?
Yeah, we kind of dabbled in it. I was more so getting my feet wet in songwriting. So when I met my manager, I was literally just writing and doing sessions every day with as many people as possible. Wow. And Reid was more so DJing and working on his artist project and ghost producing for DJs and stuff. So we had slightly different worlds. But it actually turned out to our benefit because I was able to bring the connections, and he was able to bring all of the technical knowledge for us to come together and build our own empire.
Power couple.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. I mean, anything you see from me, like Reid had his hands in, and anything you see from him, I also have my hands in,
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Dang. And have your parents met Reid?
Oh yeah, I mean, he's been around for a minute, so they all met him. It's kind of convenient. We go back to New Jersey and we see the families, so it's kind of worked out pretty good.
Have you guys traveled a lot together as well?
Yes, and we also traveled separately, where I was kind of doing songwriting camps overseas quite a bit, and he wasn't doing that. I'm signed to Ultra Music Publishing, so I was doing a lot of songwriting, and he kind of really stayed put in that regard. And yeah, we plan on, once everything starts becoming safer, and we definitely plan on traveling and getting out and doing some writing camps in other countries, Bali.
Yeah.
I mean,
wow.
I would love to go to Bali and just write.
So what would you say you want to, I guess your focus is? Because it seems like...
I know, I have a lot going on. Well, my focus is me for the first time. Okay. Coming from the background of, writing songs and vocal producing for all of these other artists and DJs, It really helped me realize that ultimately I wanted to be my own artist, my own brand. And I appreciate those moments, you know, giving myself to other people.
Yeah.
But, you know, the pandemic honestly was a blessing in that way, where I was able to take back my power and focus on myself.
Yeah.
And I think that's really important. A lot of people are really good at songwriting for other people and kind of like just being in the background, and I did it for so long and I just wasn't happy doing it. You know, and as an EDM vocalist, there's only a cap of like how far you can really go, and I'm just trying to go way past that, you know?
Yeah. How long does it take for you to, on average, let's say, write a song?
Ooh, I'm a quick writer. If I'm not feeling it, I just move on to the next thing.
Oh, wow.
Because, for me, 2 hours caps. Like, I do not like to spend more time than that.
That's fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I spend so many times in sessions, right?
Yeah.
And I've just had so many experiences writing with people that it was just very nitpicky, and I realized that I just needed to build my own space, my own sanctuary, and find the people that I click with to where it's natural.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, and so you've worked with a lot of artists.
Yes,
Mostly
definitely.
EDM, or have you done like pop, indie, or?
Oh yeah, I've done it all. Mostly EDM. I've done a lot of J-pop.
J-pop.
Yeah, I mean I've been to Japan to write there, and I've had like a double gold record with these guys, TVXQ exclamation point. They're big in South Korea.
And
I've
K-pop
done,
too?
Oh yeah, I've done a lot of random things like that. And I have also been really heavily focused on vocal producing. Like I've recorded Cruella and a bunch of other vocalists for EDM and stuff. So it's not just the singing, it's the writing and the production and all that.
So for you to create a song, like singing, production, everything, how long does that take?
Oh, that's a couple days worth of work. Yeah. Now it's a lot quicker just because we have a well-oiled machine. So basically, I have a dynamic with Reid where, you know, I'm in the session with the writer. I'm focused on the top line, the lyrics and the melodies. He's doing the production, and I'm recording the singer or recording myself, and then I go in and I edit, clean up, and comp the vocal. So I make the vocal perfect for him to go and mix it and like add the finishing touches, and then we go back together. We kind of assess the mix, and then we finalize it.
Have you guys come out with a song together?
That's really funny that you asked that, because we are putting out our first song together next week, or maybe 2 weeks from now. Yeah, it's a cover.
Ooh,
but it's a really cool like deep house cover of You and Me with Cassie.
Okay.
So it's a really, really cool song. We did a music video. So yeah, we're gonna have our first like official KARRA and Reid song.
Wow.
I mean, we've done so much music together.
Yeah, I feel like you guys have worked together often, but
Yeah.
I haven't really heard a song from you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I have a
Specifically.
million songs with KSHMR, but not with Reid, so we're changing that.
What are some challenges you faced in your career?
Well, I think at every level you face different challenges, right? So when I first came out here, it was very difficult to get anybody to care, to listen to me, to respect what I did, because I wasn't, well seasoned, and I needed to pay my dues. You know what I mean? So that's definitely a challenge. Is just getting your foot in the door.
How did you manage to do that?
Well, my manager is incredible, and he was the one who connected me with all the people for the sessions. And so I probably did a year and a half, almost 2 years of sessions just writing music before I got my first cut. And I think that's also another challenge, is having to be patient and trusting the process, and just kind of having to go through those obstacles and getting screwed over, and having things not turn out the way that you'd want or expect. You just kind of have to take that all in and use that as your motivation and your fire to get to that next level.
So you were doing this full time for a while before you. How many years?
Yeah, I've been doing this full time 7 years.
7?
Yeah.
Wow. Wait, you look so young. I'm like,
I don't know. I'm 28, so.
oh, okay. We're almost the same age. Okay.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people. I'm actually like not ashamed of my age. I think I get better with age, and I feel more myself and more confident and comfortable.
Yeah, for sure.
And age is just a number, you know.
I feel like the older we get, the more experiences. And
Yeah, the wiser.
maturity.
Yeah. And I honestly, the better music I'm making now, and you know, the art, the visual, everything, it just comes together so much easier because I've had those experiences and I know what I want to do.
Okay. And
Yeah.
do you ever look back at the first songs you ever made and just
Yes, I have. And oh my gosh, I am actually planning on doing some sort of video, YouTube live stream or something where I listen to my songs and just like critique my own songs and just laugh about it because it's funny. Like, they're so bad.
I want to hear this.
Yeah, no.
How many songs have you made in total?
I mean, hundreds. I
Hundreds?
don't know. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, there are so many songs, even like just being in LA and writing with people, a lot of the songs and sessions you do just never get finished, or they do, and then they just kind of sit in your Dropbox for so long. And then when you blow up, you're able to go back to the old songs and be like, what can I use these for? Who can I pitch them to? When you have the connections, you know?
Okay.
So
That's
yeah.
interesting. So I guess as a songwriter, what would your day-to-day life look like?
Yeah. Well, it's definitely way different now because my number one focus at the moment is my content and my business, because for a long time I was just writing and I had no following or strategy, like content strategy. So today I'm waking up and I am working out, doing all that stuff. I'm a morning person, so I like to get up early. And then I'm like, okay, what do I need to post? Because I have to post something, make TikTok, post it across all my socials. And then I will, look at my to-do list. Do I need to make edits to my website? Do I need to film something? Do I have like an endorsement video I have to do? Or do I have to finish writing or recording, mixing this song?
Got it. What do you want to be remembered for?
I really want to be remembered for my openness and giving people an opportunity of seeing the process of how I became who I was and am, and kind of allowing them to take that information and apply it to their own lives, and just being known for helping people.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you earn a living off of music? Like, you're full-time, right?
Yes, I'm a full-timer. It took me a lot of years to do that, and I think for me, I was actually working part-time at Jersey Mike's making sandwiches while I had a charting sample pack, and I had songs with Seven Lions and things like that. So, don't let, Instagram fool you. It takes a while to make money.
How do you find a balance between being a teacher and artist?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'll walk over here. I feel like it's like unified in a way. I am a natural born teacher. I think my mom's a voice teacher, so I feel like I got the bug from her. And I basically just take what I do and I just show people how to do it. So it's not like I'm putting any extra effort into teaching. It's just part of me.
Part of it. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's nice that you can just combine the two.
Exactly.
How was it working with KSHMR on Harmonica Andromeda?
Oh yeah, his new album. It was incredible. We actually basically quarantined together to work on it, and I have a couple songs on the album, and I think my favorite part of the whole process is the fact that I sang samples throughout the whole thing. Basically, he had all of his instrumentals and he asked me if I could add my voice to it. So yeah, I think it's really cool for me to be a part of the production instead of just being the voice or the songwriter. So Yeah, it's kind of and he's known for his samples too, so it's a little special something that we share together.
What's the reason you started?
I don't even have a reason. It's just part of me. Once again, yeah. I feel like music is just everything to me, and ever since I was a little girl, I just remember gravitating towards the microphone and the stage, and I can't explain it. It's just my intuition to be, creating all the time. And so my purpose is to create and basically add to the universe's beauty and be a vessel.
Wow, that was very well spoken.
Thank you. Sometimes I don't know if I'm mumbling or...
Do you find a particular topic to write about when songwriting?
No, so I am actually not I don't consider myself a lyricist. What I like to go off of is a feeling. And so a lot of my songs are very, once again, intuitive, and I pull from past experiences of myself or other people, and it just kind of comes together in that way. I don't really like to nitpick lyrics and concepts and stuff. I think it's more of just the experience of how it kind of unfolds. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I feel a lot of people usually do like the whole topic, like, let's talk about love.
I mean, like I said, I feel like after doing so many sessions with people, I realized that I actually don't really like doing sessions.
Yeah.
I like to just to be and to create and just follow my gut and what I want to, capture my emotions and yeah.
Cool. Wow. Well, thank you for being on Sidewalk Talk with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
And yeah, until next time. Woo.